So I do a little stream about concealment and other things. I mean, Halloween is past and gone. I'm taking down the decorations and everything, and winter's coming in. It's getting cooler. The air's getting cooler. So, decided to do a little stream about concealment, and the importance of it. Concealing yourself, concealing maybe tools and of different types. Okay, we got viewers. So the importance of concealment cannot be emphasized. Thank you for the like. For example, this can be concealed. The M-Tech Fang. This one. Can be concealed on your belt. Blades can be concealed. And I'll show you something I got. These carpenter pants. And see, I can conceal my pepper gel, my knife. And bone breaker keychain tool. Well, thank you. Not a tactical belt. Jackson Archery. It's carpenter pants. And that's the point. We have to conceal a lot of times these days. Particularly, stuff. And sometimes we need to conceal ourselves, right? And you got to be a gray man, right? You got to have, you got to blend in with your environment. And let's say you're in a seasonal environment that is very blue collar. Well, these carpenter pants, insulated by the way, perfect for the more colder weather. Yeah, and they make it feels great when you're walking in them, when your wavos are in them and your legs are in them, nice and insulated, It's got big pockets, like a lot of big pockets in them, so you can put all sorts of tools that you need, different kinds of tools, self-defense items, whatever you want to put there you can seal. But simple carpenter pants will help you conceal and do a gray man kind of blending in kind of situation. Well, thank you. It's just a simple tip. I did a little like short on it, Today I showed how easy it is to conceal. Simple gear, walking around. I conceal my, my pepper gel. I concealed my knife, concealed my bone breaker keychain tool very simply by wearing carpenter pants. Now I can tell you when the weather's getting a little bit cooler, it was nice to walk around because the carpenter pants are very insulated. I can tell you that. It's easily concealable. The pockets are open, and if you have to get rid of something, you can easily get rid of it. A lot of videos taught you how to. Sometimes you got to get rid of something fast. I mean, like Bone Tactical, the CIA guy, ex-CIA guy, talks about this. So sometimes if you have something on your person, maybe you might need to get rid of it from time to time. You know, you have to discard it. You know, just for your own safety. So that kind of pants works very well, particularly in an environment where there's a lot of blue collar people, working people. You know. That's so true, Jackson. How you doing? How you doing? Today, Jake Eyes. How you doing, Jake Eyes? Today we're talking about concealment. You know, there's different kinds of concealment. Um, Concealing tools and self-defense items. Um, Concealing yourself, maybe gray man. Blending in with the crowd. You know, there's different kinds of concealment. You know. Um, so that being said, I would say the best guy. You have to have certain clothes that are very good for concealment and blend in with the environment around you. Let's say, like I said, carpenter pants are really good for concealing tools and self-defense items. You know. Okay. Well, I guess I'll reiterate what I was saying, Jake. Okay. Now these are carpenter pants, insulated carpenter pants, perfect for if you live in a seasonal environment, cold environment, like you know, like I do. Um, and there's a lot of blue collar people around here who wear a lot of these kind of pants, blue jeans, you name it. You know what I mean? So it is fairly common for people to be wearing blue jeans and pants, you know, like this. Carpenter pants. You got a lot of working blue collar people around here. Um, so what and carpenter pants are some of the best. Have you the best ability to conceal any kind of tool, self defense, or basically other kinds of tools you need in any situation. Um, for example, this pocket has pepper gel. Since these pants are insulated, they're very good because they feel good and they're not bumpy or nothing. Sorry to hear that, Jay guys. Well, yeah, well, so true, Jackson. You know. Now, what I got here is I got a little easily concealable. I got a knife. I got my SOG traction right here. Easily deployed. Okay. If I need some other types of tools, I got my bone breaker keychain tool and my keychain ready to go. You know, from Bone Tactical, by the way. So concealment is a very good thing to do, you know. And when you're talking about gray man theory here, you know, if you're in a blue collar area where you have a lot of working people, you know, people, you know, who do like, you know, the trades, you know, this is a perfect thing to have, you know, for your everyday carry. You know? I'm sorry to hear that, Jake Eyes. I would say get yourself a propane heater. Very good, Jackson. It's all about, concealing. Now you want to blend in with the crowd. If a crowd's wearing certain things, you notice that. In my area, a lot of blue collar people. A lot of blue collar people. They wear ball caps. Um, they wear blue jeans. Uh, T-shirts, long shirts, hoodies. These are things that you got to know. I think he's all right. I don't think he's being disrespectful, Jake. I mean, he's talking about his what he's got. But that's a very good thing to have. You get the ability to conceal your tools, and that's all self-defense tools, other types of tools, whatever. I mean, in your everyday carry is a very important thing to be doing. It's like, um, you know, it's like, for example, you got one of these. This is a simple neck knife. The M-Tech Fang, and let's see. You just have it underneath your T-shirt, and of course, see how that works. See how simple concealing can be. Now this is a cheap knife that you can easily, it's a good knife, but it's cheap. It can easily be replaced. If you have to, let's say, discard it, and you can discard it quite easily. you know? Cool, Jackson. Very cool. The point is that we live in an age where sometimes you got to conceal your tools, and sometimes you got to conceal yourself. There's something called gray man theory, and I've been watching the videos about it. There's two guys. There's that one ex-CIA guy. I forget his name is. His last name is Hansen. And the other guy is basically Jeffrey Tambo in Bone Tactical. He talks about a lot about this. About blending in with your environment, about blending in with the crowd if you need to. Yeah, don't. I understand what you're saying, but you don't have to paint a picture of it. You know what I mean? Just the funny thing about that is that those laws don't really work. They really don't. If someone's going to conceal, they're going to conceal. Hunter, now that is not exactly a good thing to say. You know how it is, Hunter. You know the rules around here. I'm gonna let that go. I'm glad they that remains hidden, but please do not. Well, I would make the argument that it doesn't really matter what that law says, because you'll have people who will break those laws, hands down. And if you're breaking those laws, how will people know you're breaking them? Most of the time, you know? Good idea, Jackson. Well, no, I know it's a joke, man, but you know you can't do vulgar language here. And basically, I didn't do that to you. YouTube did. You know, vulgarities are not really cool, dude. You know that? It is YouTube, so you got to respect the rules. And the fact that, vulgarities aren't even needed, man. You know what I mean? Mm, okay. I know it's a joke, but you know how YouTube's going to take it. And also, it's not necessary. You know what I mean? Not for right now, what we're talking about. Mm, you know? Anyway, that's true, okay, guys. But yeah, the point is that, sometimes you have to conceal yourself. Sometimes you have to conceal whatever tools you're carrying on you. And I give a good tip for that. I have a hat on. And I just took off my hat for a second. All right. I don't know who you are. You're being smart, huh? Yeah. Oh, you're trying to be. I really don't tolerate disrespect. Mm. Yeah. Goodbye. Well, I don't call that was a slight, and I don't. I used to tolerate slights, but I realized letting you get away with them just creates more slights, and I ain't doing it. Anyway, well, I got 12 views and only 3 likes. Come on now, you can give me more likes than this. That's better. I tip my hat to the one who gave me 4 likes. Ah, 5 likes. Hello, Donna. Are you familiar with the rules of this stream? Well, is there a 6 like? I don't see it up there. Haven't heard of them, Mad Jackson. I'll have to check them out. No, you just been warned, Hunter. You just been warned. I know you. Sometimes you get a little out. I know you. All right. Here's the rules for the newcomers. No blasphemy, no disrespect, no underage people, and no vulgarities. All right. All right, let's get back to what I'm trying to do. Like I said, concealment is an important thing. Now, I did a short on showing how easy it is to conceal your tools and how easy it is to blend in with the crowd. Um, no, I don't. Not particularly, Roddy. Oh, you're a minor, Donna. You got to go. I told you, no underage people around here. I'm tough, but I'm fair. Anyway, getting back to the point. Concealment is a very important thing. Ah, you're getting rude, huh, Michael? Bye bye. Anyway, talking about concealment, you know, just every day. Concealment doesn't mean like camouflage in the woods all the time. It means just blending in with the crowd, wearing the same things they're wearing. Um, and if you live in a blue collar area like I do, just wearing simple carpenter pants that can easily conceal things as well is a big plus. Thank you, Jake Eyes. So, if you have any questions about concealment, let me know. um, okay, you sick bastard. You're gone. Your noodle's gone, buddy. You gotta go. Anyway, that being said, please. Yes, easy on the spamming comments. That being said, Jake Eyes, what do you think about the concept of being a gray man and concealment? Well, yeah, people are now these. I found out a lot of these trolls. They're gamer kids, pretty much. They're immature kids, so I can't fault them too much for being stupid kids. I mean, you know, if they're grown people doing this, then there's something wrong with them. Um, but they can't be here at the same time. Well, thank you, Jackson. It's good to hear. It's good to hear from you. I hope you might learn something today. Well, it's not hard to understand. It's basically any tools. Basically, it's not hard to conceal, tools of different kinds, and to conceal yourself by wearing clothing that blends in with the environment or with the crowd that you're in. You know what I mean? You know, that's the whole point of concealment. That's it. Oh, we got 5 likes. I'm liking that. I'm loving that. For example, I could conceal one of these. You know, I mean, I hope I hope your daughters are learning something. Now, for women, concealment would be a different situation. Um, they can conceal themselves in a different way than, let's say, a man could. For example, like I've shown some ways a man can blend in with the crowd and everything like that. For women, it's a little bit different. Um, Bob, now here's someone who knows something about concealment, and the importance of it. So there's different kinds of concealment. There's concealing yourself, blending in, gray man theory, which is basically becoming a gray man, blending with the crowd, and camouflage. And there's also concealing your tools, of different kinds. That's good for you, Bob. Bob's a cool guy. He's with me. Man. Bob. Now, Bob knows something about concealment, by the way. Now, Bob is yeah, his videos are great, by the way. You should subscribe to him. He does talk about a lot of this stuff, about how to conceal your tools and everything like that. Well, are you familiar with the rules of the stream? No blasphemy, no disrespect, and no vulgarity, and no underage people. You follow those rules, you'll be fine. If you break those rules, you'll be gone. I'm very strict, but I'm fair. Great. Been a great day, peaceful day. Ain't she cute? That's very cute. uh, just be careful, I would say. That all depends on you, Colson. That all depends on you. But yeah, getting to the point. By the way, if you just came into the stream, smash that like button. Give me some more likes. you know. She's certainly not going incognito. And what does that mean? What don't you like? Colson. Hello, Riot Ricky. Now this is you gotta abide by the rules of the stream. No blasphemy, no disrespect, no underage people, and no vulgar language. Thank you very much. Follow those rules, you'll be just fine. If you don't, you'll be gone. That's how that works. It's the light that it's a like thing, that thumbs up thing, you know. Right now it's only got 5. At least put it up to, let's make a goal. Get it up to 10. Can you bring it up to 10? Yeah. Let's make it go. Okay, we're up to 6. Good. I'm loving that. Anyway, getting to the point, you know, the situation is interesting, you know, but I love to I've been watching a lot of these gray man theory videos. I have been watching a lot of these concealment videos, you know, and I find them very interesting, you know. The Hansen guy, I mean, the ex-CIA guy and Bone Tactical, they had some very valid points, you know, and a simple pair, and I found my own buying carpenter pants, a simple pair of carpenter pants is great for concealment. It's the great concealment pants, you know. No, I didn't. I'm really, yeah, well, yes, I did actually, the ponytail one, yes. Yeah, it was funny. Oh boy. Well, I hope your daughters are learning something today that they're not going to learn in school, by the way, how to conceal any tools they need, you know. Now, for a female, concealment is quite different, because a female dresses differently, and you know, there's a slightly different set of rules when it comes to that. About blending in with the crowd and and concealing tools and stuff like that. But it's not that much different. It's just it's slightly different. I mean, there's a slightly different clothing rule when it comes to that. Um, oh, what does it matter? I work for a living. I do retail. Oh boy, kids are wonderfully funny sometimes. I have, as you know, I have nieces and nephews, and I love them dearly. And oh man, they can be really funny sometimes as kids. We're talking about concealment. um, we're talking about the importance of gray man theory, blending in with the crowd. This is about survival. We're talking about the ability to conceal tools of different kinds in your clothing. Um, oh, the gas. I mean, what are you feeding them? Are they eating a lot of broccoli? Maybe some beans? Maybe some of those hard boiled eggs. Maybe some cheese. No, I understand, but I think the girls are learning something that they're not learning in school, at the very least. They might even apply that knowledge someday about simple concealment. You know? Ugh. Loud and proud. I can be both, actually. Silent but deadly, and rip one from time to time. It's embarrassing when you rip one like out in public. It's just you notice it's really embarrassing when you rip one out in public, especially if someone's behind you. Oh, that's terrible. You gotta explain like, oh, sorry there, sorry. It's like, okay. How nice. How nice, how nice, how nice. But that being said, concealment can be done. I mean, I always say teach your kids how to survive, teach your kids how to defend themselves, um, and above all else, teach your kids not to believe not to believe everything their school teachers and people outside of the family tells them. You know, when I was growing up, I I came from the '90s, which everyone believed certain people walked on water when I was a kid, like doctors, um, lawyers, police officers. Not so much anymore. I mean, school teachers walked on water when I was a kid. They were so good, But looking back on it and everything, my life in the public school system, I realized that that school teachers are the most scumbaggy people I've ever met. You know, and I think America is starting to realize how teachers are the worst kind of manipulative scumbags I've ever really encountered. In high school. Oh, that's sweet. You've done a lot for those little girls. I mean, you got to be commended for that, you know? I mean, you got. Well, it's good that they're laughing again and everything like that, you know. Uh, the point is here is that I think I've been through the concealment thing. I mean, I think we can move off to another topic. I mean, yeah, something adjacent to it, I guess, you know. Um, well, I hope everyone learned something on this stream, you know. Everyone learned something and everyone. Awesome, Jake guys, awesome. I had a great Halloween. Trick or treaters showed up. More than usual, by the way. You know, I think I got 5 last night, and I had plenty of treats for them. I had treat bags full of candy for them and everything like that. Well, howdy, Mr. Pickles. You know, you came at the tail end of the stream. I mean, but if you just came in the stream, give me a smash that like button, will you? Yeah. It's awesome, awesome. Now, I was watching Halloween. I was watching like like the first part of the movie from the remake, which was I think was a lot better and closer to the book than let's say the made for TV movie back in the '90s. You know, the one that's the remake was so much better. Cool. You know, one thing I do like about my neighbors to the north is they're so laid back. Cool. Canadians are the most laid back people you'll ever meet. You know, I like that about them. You could just be chill with Canadians. Um, that's what I like about my neighbors to the north. I can be, you know, it's like they're so chill in Canada. It's like, you know, I I made a lot of friends on YouTube who are Canadian, and I do like them. I mean, it's like I got a knife thrower friend that is really cool. FAB, fast action blades, coolest guy you ever meet. You know. Welcome, Jake guys. Joseph, how you doing? Tonight's topic is concealment. You know, concealing your tools and everyday carry stuff, and concealing yourself in gray man theory or camouflage. We're talking about concealment tonight. If you want to weigh in on the issue, because I said that for everyday carry, let's say your street carry, I said that a pair of carpenter pants is really good for concealing tools of different kinds when you're when you're walking down the street. Carpenter pants. Particularly if you live in a seasonal environment like I do. You know. I understand, Joseph. Thank you, Jake Eyes. Well, exactly, Joseph. That's the topic. The one I've been watching a lot of gray man theory videos about, blending in with your environment, blending in with the crowd, you know, particularly concealing your tools, different kinds. I mean, a tool can be like a tool for self-defense. A tool can be a tool for other things. Who knows? You can have like lock pick sets or whatever. The point is here is that. See you, Jake, guys. The point is here is that concealment. Good idea. Now, you live in Florida, which is basically a little bit more. You wouldn't need like something like carpenter pants in Florida, to blend in. That wouldn't really work. But if you're in a seasonal environment, like I am, per se, you want to blend in and conceal and basically be gray man, especially in your blue collar area, like I am, a lot of working people. Carpenter pants are really where to go. They're insulated for the weather. You can, I'll show. I can conceal. I conceal my keychain tool. My knife. My pepper gel. Then go someplace else, Riot Ricky. This ain't the boy. This is the outdoor channel. Go someplace else. I know you do, Joseph. But you get the point, Joseph. We're not that different in that sense. I just did a little short about concealment, and So that being said, I gotta go. Bye, everybody. Nature is calling. God bless you.